This little hermit crab tossed a piece of candy into the air. Then it opened its mouth, waiting for the candy to fall. But the candy drifted down very slowly. It got scared and shrank straight into its shell. It peeked its eyes out to look around. After making sure there was no danger, it quickly rushed out to grab the candy. But unexpectedly, a huge piece of kelp drifted down. The hermit crab was so frightened that it could only wave its claws around wildly. Just then, a shark-shaped shadow appeared on the ground. Terrified, the crab ran off with its shell. It even lost its shell while trying to hide in some seaweed. The shadow circled around the empty shell again and again. The hermit crab, panicking, flailed its claws and ended up cutting away all the seaweed. In its confusion, it crawled into a seashell, but the seashell kicked it right back out. It rolled over and got covered with bits of shell. At that moment, the kelp slowly floated down again. Turns out it was only a piece of seaweed. The hermit crab let out a sigh of relief. It shook off the shell stuck to its foot, but accidentally bumped into a sea urchin nearby. Startled, the crab tried to cover itself with seaweed, but the sea urchin kept chasing after it. The crab's tail got tangled in the seaweed, and just like that, it turned into a mermaid on the run. It ran smack into a wall, then tumbled off a cliff, and below there were nothing but sea urchins. The crab struggled frantically, but just when it was about to give up, some seaweed caught it from below. The seaweed carried the hermit crab straight into the seashell's mouth, and the seashell kicked the crab back into its original home. That's how the hermit crab finally returned to its shell. The little crab hugged its shell happily.